Guys, I'm here with Frank Iero at Utopia Records.
Hello.
Hey Frank.
Hello, how are you?
Very good.
I'm very excited. Whenever I get to do stuff like this, it's like, it's one of my favorite things in the world.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, it really is. Because I would do this regardless. I spend half my time just looking through records.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty cool kind of interview, hey?
This is my favorite kind of interview, to be honest. We're live, right? Is that like a
We're live.
interview?
There's so many people who are like, hi.
Oh, okay. Hello. The good thing about this, I feel like, is that it's late enough in the States that my wife can't see me spending money on records. I like that.
She can rewatch it. I don't want to tell you that, but you're not off the hook.
Jeez. All right.
Hey, so firstly, thank you so much for coming down even though Soundwave got cancelled. I'm sure so many people are stoked.
It's my pleasure. Seriously, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Yeah, we had talked on the phone months ago. And
ages ago.
Yeah, and you know, I wanted to come down for so long, and now finally, you know, like the festival got announced and then got taken away, and it was like such a bummer. I was like, well, it doesn't have to be. You know, we could just make our own fun, kind of thing.
Was a headline tour in lieu of the festival kind of ever in the cards, or did you always want to do like something fun instead?
Well, here's the thing: like, it didn't make sense to me to do something off the bat that almost I felt like punishing kids. Like, oh, you know, the festival got canceled, so now you have to buy another ticket.
Yeah, that's
you know
fair.
I mean? Like, it kind of felt weird. So plus, you know, it's hard to get all that together just in, you know, a couple of weeks time.
Yeah, for sure.
And I wanted, if we're gonna do that, I want to do it right. So so this just felt like the best of both worlds. Like, you know, we could actually come down and just hang out, and kids can come down for free, and we can play songs together and talk and sign records or whatever, and it's not like a burden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's in lieu of the time we were going to have.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome. You can tell you're doing it for the music and not for the money or anything like that. It's just the way it should be. You know?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's costing money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, but that's all right, man. Honestly, like, you know, I was asked early on, like, where do you want to take this record? Where do you want to play these songs?
Yeah.
And this was always, you know, my first pick. And I just felt like the songs needed to be played here. You know, and I got really excited when Vagrant had done a deal with Cooking Vinyl, and I knew the record was going to come out, and it hurt that we didn't come down for so long. So
had to make it happen.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah.
And will fans be hearing any like unreleased kind of special ones, or pretty much off stomach aches?
Yeah, I keep thinking about that, right? And it's weird. Like I as a kid, like, I used to love that bands would play songs that were unreleased, and then you would find like bootlegs of things, like early versions of it. But you had to like go out and search it. I feel like now it's too easy to find that kind of stuff. And what I don't like is when you play something to try it out, and then it gets like, you know, like taped, and then it goes up on the internet, and then it's like almost like set in stone. Like, then people get upset if you change it, and that wasn't the point. You know what I mean? Like, the point is like to kind of like try to figure it out first. So probably not, but we'll probably do some fun stuff. Yeah, cool. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be special.
I'm sure will. Now let's get into records. Look how many there are. Now, Frank, you immediately looked at Neil Young.
I did. I was saying that this record is one of my favorite. I think it came out like 2014 or 13. I'm trying to figure out when it did, but what I love about this record is that he recorded it in like one of these recording booths that it's like literally, you know, it's like a phone booth.
Like from the 50s.
Yeah. You know, you put in a quarter and you record like a message or a song on the record straight to vinyl. And at Third Man they have this booth in the record store, and you pay like, I think it's like $10 or $15 and you can record a record. And I've done that a couple of times.
Oh, sweet.
But the way this record sounds is so fantastic, and it's such a great record. I have this already because a good friend of mine sent it to me. But yeah.
I was like, is that $3.97? No. I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's.
There's some pretty pricey ones. There's I was looking at Sgt. Pepper's. That's like $400, and then.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's like first person or something. Crazy.
Yeah. That's a great record.
It's a great record.
Yeah.
What's the last record you bought?
The Black Star.
Blackstrap. That's
yeah.
fair enough.
I know. I talked about this earlier today. You know, I was gonna pre-order it, but I wanted the vinyl really bad. So like, it came out on, I think it was a Saturday.
Yeah.
So I planned on going to the record store on the Monday, and he passed away like the night before. It was crazy. So like, I walked into the record store, and they're playing Bowie, and like everybody's like really somber. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I remember like going in and being like, I'm gonna get the David Bowie record. Like it was
just like everyone else.
Real weird. Yeah. But honestly, there was
Yeah.
only one copy in the whole place, and I bought it.
And you got it.
Yeah. So
that's gonna be worth a lot.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
not that you sell it, but
it's so fantastic.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing record.
Yeah, we listened to it on repeat in the office for a couple of days after.
It's heavy. It's so heavy.
Especially Lazarus.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, let's get on to something else.
All right.
Let's see.
You have a lot of Russian fans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Russian I can't understand.
Yeah, that happens. I don't. Yeah, I just go, oh, okay.
Thank you.
I wish I knew it. Sometimes. People will say like, oh, well, you should.
What are we looking at?
You should. Oh,
Joan Jett.
Yeah. You should. Take my comments and put it into like a translator. And I feel like, okay, but what you should make. You should do that, and then send it to me.
I'm with you on that.
So, translate first.
Translate. Someone's like, okay, Dad.
Oh, fuck you. Seriously though. Yeah. I mean,
so much Joan Jett. Look at all this.
Dude. This is weird. That's in the wrong spot, by the way.
Are you gonna fix it?
I'm gonna fix it. Yeah.
So if music doesn't work out, we're gonna hire you here.
Yeah. What I like is that you have the array of yellows. You go from like a mustardy.
We need like
that's a fucking record cover right there, man. How good is that?
What a babe.
Seriously. So rad.
Only one who could make a mullet work. Female mullet.
Let's see. Do we have suggestions of what we should listen? Oh, how about that? Like, is there new music suggestions?
From me?
No, well, the people on there, but also from you. Yes, you do that.
I just bought Leon Bridges Coming Home on vinyl.
Okay.
It's like soul. He's like he stepped out of Time Machine, so it's really good.
See, like, there's things like I've heard a couple of songs from him, and I think they're pretty good. You can either go, it's one of two ways, right? It's either like, oh well, it's really great, or it feels like kind of cliche, like like it's almost like you're playing a part.
That's true.
But I don't know. I mean,
you never know. He doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if he's playing a part.
Okay.
So we got some State Champs, and I saw something else, Moose Blood.
Oh, yeah, I have that. They're coming out with a new record though. I think they just finished recording.
Taylor Swift, lol. Someone's.
Right. You know what's funny is my kids, like, I always thought it would be fun to like kind of keep them in this weird bubble where they don't learn about anything new. Like they grow up like with like Beatles posters in their rooms or something like that, and then it's impossible actually to do that if they like go to school and things.
Yeah.
So they've been going to like kids parties. Like their friends will have parties and they'll hear these songs and they're like, "What is this music?" and the little girls will be like, "This is Taylor Swift."
How do you not know Taylor Swift?
Like I hear this in the car all the time, and they're like, "We don't hear it in our car." And my wife's like,
You're like foiled.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, I just bought the Ryan Adams.
Yep. 1989.
So good. It's so good. And I guess in that respect, I feel like I should listen to the Taylor Swift record. Probably be really
You should.
awesome.
It's
But I know that Shake It Off song because my daughter really freaks out. Like anytime that song, it's like her favorite song.
How old's your daughter?
She's 5.
That's about the age.
Yeah. Well, she also likes the Ryan Adams version, so we're
really
cool. Yeah.
It's so depressing, isn't it? I think.
I like sad songs.
You like sad songs. Yeah. That's fair enough.
What's depressing? Wait, I'm sorry. The Ryan Adams version, or just that she likes that song?
No. Not just Ryan Adams is 1989.
It's got a
so
vibe,
sad.
doesn't it? It's such a great vibe. Oh man, I love that. Oh, look at that Devo record.
Where am I looking? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, with the hat, the helmet.
Mm-hmm. That.
We'll have a little wander and maybe wrap it up in a second.
Oh, sorry,
People are loving it. No.
Okay.
It's cool. I just
Jeez.
would love to keep
Look at that Runaways record. Oh wow.
Japanese version.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I like the little like captions.
Those are good. Yeah, my favorite thing was as a kid, I grew up. Like there was a record store that we would go to. It was the punk rock record store. It was in Montclair, New Jersey, and like they had all like the punk rock stuff. And the dude that ran the store was super punk rock, and he had a cat with one eye, and he would write the most fucked up stuff on these records. Like it would be like oh, I really want to check out the new, I don't know, Rodriguez record, but then it would be like, yeah, Rodriguez, like that other guy, but definitely not as good. You should buy this if you're an asshole. Like he would say shit, and then you'd be like, oh, I guess I'm an asshole, or I don't want to be.
Should I?
Yeah, it was like really fucked up stuff like that. Yeah. So those are my early days of like you would go in and you'd be like, oh, man. It was almost like the soup Nazi from Seinfeld, where you just wanted to have your money and just like walk up and be like, I'll take Appetite for Destruction, please, and you'd be like, I don't sell that shit.
Frank, thank you so much for stopping by. Everyone's loving it, but I'm gonna have to turn it off.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for administering questions.
You're welcome. I can administer questions all day.
Letting me look at records. I enjoy that very much. So.